then the behavior flows from it. We get away from the idols, and my thought is that will lead us into the kind of righteous life that the Bible is really calling us to. So my thought in trying to present that was basically to just try to give an overview, a picture of how the concept of worship and what you spend our time worshiping might affect the Christian life differently than just thinking about our behavior. And that was the whole thing that I really wanted to share. What I'm going to propose is that the way that we get our information about what we spend our time thinking about, how we know what God's doing for us, what he will do for us, what he has done for us, is by looking at the Scriptures. That's the record of it. The song I chose to sing at the end was How Firm a Foundation. What I'd like to do is if we could sing that together, then I've got one more verse I'd like to read for you afterwards. Please stand. Several years ago of being at a talk, and the guy says, this is the most important verse in the Bible. And I thought, wow, if I ever get a chance to speak, I'm going to talk about that. But actually, I didn't choose that particular verse. There's a lot of verses I think you can say that about. So back to big themes. What's our big fear? If we think about what we're worshiping and what we hope to get out of it, what's our big fear? If I worship God who I can't even see, how do I know he's going to come through? And so let me propose that this is the most important verse of the Bible to help answer that fear. So this comes from an unexpected source again. This is Luke 15:31. This is at the end of the story of the prodigal son. And the father says to the elder son, not to the younger son, but he says to the elder son, the one who's the villain of the story, my son, the father said, you are always with me, and everything I have is yours. So if you want to worship something that's worthwhile, worship somebody who's always with you and who has everything, and it's also yours. Who else would you want to worship? That's what you were made to worship. And as we gratefully acknowledge that, I think, in our lives, then we'll have the power to achieve the things that we want in terms of a righteous life. And that's, I guess, the parting